Can you feel the difference in pronunciation between these two words? كتب كتب. What about these two? شهد شهد. The second words seem to have elongation when we read them, while the first two have none. In today's lesson, we will understand how natural elongation or long vowels are formed in Arabic language. Hello everyone, this is Mustafa Nasr again from Arabic for Nuns. Today we will talk about long vowels and we will understand the relation with consonants in Arabic. You'll need to watch the previous two lessons at least to understand this lesson. And if you want to maximize your benefit, watch the previous 4 lessons of this course before this very one. I will leave the links in the video description below. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, activate the bell, and like the video. In the first lesson of this course, I mentioned that the 3 basic labels, Fatha, Dhamma, and Kasra, are similar in pronunciation to these 3 letters, Alef, Waw, and Ya, respectively. When these 3 letters are consonant, they sound the same as these 3 labels in most of the cases. So the consonant Alef sounds like A, the consonant Waw sounds like U, and the consonant Ya sounds like E. Natural elongation happens when one of these 3 letters shows consonant and the letter before has a label of a similar sound. Which means, when we see a consonant Alef and the letter before is labeled with Fatha, a consonant Waw and the letter before is labeled with Dhamma, and a consonant Ya and the letter before has Kasra. Let's begin with a simple example to understand how long vowels are formed. This letter here is a vowel, right? Because it contains a label, which means that this letter forms a single syllable according to the first rule we covered in the previous lesson. If we want to spell this letter, we need both its sound and its label. The sound is B, B, and the label is E, E. So together, this letter sounds like B, B, which is short. We don't stretch the sound here. Let's add a consonant Alef to this letter. Now we still have a single syllable according to the second rule of pronunciation, because the first letter is a vowel and the second is a consonant. The first letter sounds like B, B, as in the first example. And here we need to add only the sound of the second letter, Alef, which is E, E. So it's like we have 2 E sound in series, and that's how elongation is formed in Arabic long vowels. We spell it as Ba, Ba. I need you to focus on the difference between the short and the long vowels of this letter. Ba, 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 Ba. The long vowel is almost twice the length of the short vowel. Let's try elongation with Waw. Here is the same letter, Ba, but this time I will label it with Dhamma. On the other hand, I will add the letter Waw. The first one sounds like Bu, Bu, because Dhamma produces a sound O, O. And the second one contains a consonant Wa, which sounds like O, O as well. So it's like having a double O sound. Bu, Bu. Listen to the difference again. Bu, 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 Bu. Lastly, elongation with letter Ya. Let's also use the same letter with Kasra label. It sounds like B, B, because kasra produces a sound E, E. When we add a consonant ya letter, it's like adding E sound to the syllable, because letter ya sounds like E when it's consonant. So it becomes B, B. Check the difference again. B, 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 B. So here is the complete picture about short and long vowels of this letter. The short vowels are B, Bu, B, B, Bu, B, and the long vowels are B, Bu, B, B, Bu, B. Here is a way to memorize the three cases of natural elongation or long vowels in Arabic. All of them are gathered in this word. Let's apply what we've learned in the previous lesson here. How many syllables do we have in this word? We said one vowel forms one syllable. Here we have three vowels, so each one of them is a separate syllable. What about the remaining three letters? They're all consonants because they are free of any label. And we said in the last video that consonants cannot form separate syllables on their own. However, they join the vowels before them in one syllable. So the three syllables in this word will expand and contain two letters each, a vowel followed by a consonant. Let's do the analysis. The first syllable has two letters. The first sounds like n, n, and it has dhammah, so it becomes nu, nu. And the second letter in this syllable is a consonant wa, which gives the sound o, o, again. So the first syllable is nu, nu. Here is elongation with wa. The second syllable contains two letters as well. The first letter sounds like and since it has a kasra label, it becomes hi, hi. And the second letter in this second syllable is a consonant ya that gives the sound e, e. So the whole syllable is hi, hi. Here is elongation with ya. Finally, the third syllable has this letter that sounds like ha, ha, because it contains fatha label. And after that, there is a consonant alef that gives the sound a, a. So we add a sound to this ha sound and it becomes ha, ha. That's elongation with letter alef. The three syllables as you see are nu, hi, ha, nu, hi, ha. Altogether will be nuhiha, nuhiha. The three long vowels are present here because we have a consonant wa letter preceded by a dhammah label, a consonant ya letter preceded by a kasra label, and a consonant a letter coming after fatha label. It doesn't matter which letter is before the three consonants that cause the elongation. The most important point is the label of the letter before. It must be dhammah in case of elongation with wa, kasra in elongation with ya, and fatha in case of elongation with alif. Let's now have some exercises to learn more about different cases in which long vowels appear. Starting with alif elongation. Look at these three words. let's apply rules of pronunciation. We already know the first word from the previous lesson. It has 3 vowels, so it will have 3 syllables. The syllables of this word are K, T, B. Altogether, كتب. Take note, 3 of them are short vowels. We only join the sound of the 3 letters, each one with its label. The second word, on the other hand, has the same 3 letters of the first one, in addition of a consonant Alef as you see. So how many syllables here? There are also 3. But the first syllable in this case contains 2 letters as you see, a vowel followed by a consonant. Let's analyze. The first letter is the same as in the first word. It's pronounced K. But that's not all. We still have a second letter in this first syllable, which is a consonant Alef that gives the sound A. So here we will have an elongation with Alef because we have 2 adjacent sounds of the same nature. The sound produced from the fatha label and another sound produced from the consonant Alef coming after. So the first syllable here will sound like this. K, K. The second and the third syllables are the same as in the first word. The second one is T, and the third is B. The syllables of this word are K, T, B, K, T, B. Altogether, كتب, كتب. If you do a comparison between the first 2 words, كتب, 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 كتب. So here, the first letter K is a short vowel in the first word and it's a long vowel in the second one. That's why there is an elongation in the second word. Now let's look at the third word. How many syllables do we have here? They are 3 syllables as well. The first one sounds like ki, ki, because K sound has kasra label this time. The second one has T, T, but it's followed by a consonant Alef, so we will add a sound. T, T. Here is the elongation again. And the last letter is labeled with dhammah, so it will sound like this. Bu, bu. But it has a double dhammah label, as you see, which we call tanween. So here, we need to add a consonant in sound, which makes it bun, bun. The syllables of this word are ki, te, bun, ki, te, bun. All of it will be kitabun, kitabun. Let me now read the 3 words again. كتب, كتب, كتاب. كتب, كتب, كتاب. Okay, let's now see some examples of elongation with letter ya. Elongation with ya happens when a consonant ya comes after a kasra label, regardless of the letter before ya that's labeled with kasra. Look at these 2 words. The first one has 3 vowels, so obviously they're making 3 syllables. The first one sounds like a. The letter is a. And the label is fatha, so we add a, making the overall short vowel a. The second one sounds like l, and And because it has كسرة label, so we add I, li, li. The last one is letter m. With a fatha label, it will be ma. So here we have three short vowels. A, li, ma, a, li, ma. All together, alima, alima. Let's now have the same three letters in a different word with a little change in labels. Here we have three syllables again, and take note, the second syllable contains two letters. You might want to watch the previous lesson to understand why. The first syllable is the same as the first word, a. The second letter is also the same, li. But it has kasra label and it's followed by a consonant ya. So here we will have an elongation. The consonant ya gives the sound I. So in this syllable, we have double E sound. And that's how elongation with ya is formed. So this syllable will sound like li. The last one sounds like mu. So here are the syllables of this word. A, li, mu. A, li, mu. All together, alimu. Let's distinguish between the two words. Alima, alimu. Alima, alimu. So the letter li is a short vowel in the first one and is a long vowel in the second. Alright, remain now elongation with we. I'll stop here for now. We didn't finish talking about long vowels. In the next lesson, we will look at some words in which there is more than one elongation. And we will have some additional points about long vowels in Arabic. Try hard to practice these examples we practiced together in this very lesson. And if you have any question, please ask me in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, activate the bell, and like the video. See you in the next lesson.